It is week 7 update from my body lift with the fleur de lis component, and almost week 8. Tuesday will be 8 weeks. I didn't get on here earlier because, again, I've got yet another respiratory infection. There's something going around where I live, and I guess because my immune system is shot still from surgery, I got it. So there's really not much to update because I have been sick. It's really hard to tell what's going on. I'm still having to wear some kind of pads over my wounds because they are still kind of seeping a little bit. Not much. I'm hoping maybe another week and that part will be done. But as in pain, I haven't had any. I've done really good. I've been wanting to get in the gym to at least do the treadmill, but since I've been so sick, it's just not been able to. Most of the time I'm coughing so much. They actually had to do an asthma inhaler for me to be able to breathe. The coughing has been horrible, and I honestly think that's been hindering my healing of my wounds because I'm just constantly coughing, and that's putting pressure on my abdomen. But other than that, everything is going really, really well. Over the weekend, like last weekend, I had so much energy. I was feeling so good. And then on Monday, I started feeling bad again. So I'm thinking that's when I really started getting this virus that I have. Went to the doctor, and I'm on 5 new prescriptions. So I should be good. Hopefully after this is passed. Excuse me. One thing I will say is I've struggled with water big time. My clothes are getting baggy, but the number on the scales they're not changing. So I am swelling still in my legs, which is the weirdest thing. But I still think I have a lot of water on me because when I'm able to drink my water, everything's going well. Right now, I have to drink it at lukewarm, and I cannot stand lukewarm water. So I'm not able to get in the 100 to 140 ounces that I normally do. And I think that's why I'm a little bit more puffy right now. But other than that, everything has gone great. The one thing that has happened that was just bizarre is I've always heard on TV and stuff about people having phantom pains, like people that have had, that have lost limbs or something like that. The arm bothers them. I've actually had that in my abdomen area. It's really, really, I can't imagine what they go through with it being a limb. I guess the 40 pounds of stomach was equivalent to that. But it's really weird. Like when I was taking a shower this morning, it took me a minute because I usually had to lift everything up, and I didn't have to do that. And as awesome as that was, it was also really alarming because I felt it was still there. And I noticed sometimes when I put my arm down to my side, I still feel like it's there. So that's been really, really bizarre. But I'll take that because I still get amazed, and I love it when I see people that have not seen me, since I've been home. They don't recognize me just because I don't have that huge flap hanging down. There is one thing, I think I've mentioned it probably in every video. This surgery is not for the faint of heart. This has been a tough recovery. I think a lot of it's because I have been sick, but it's hard to explain. It's not been tough physically because I have actually had very little pain. And I know y'all are probably sick of hearing this, I had the best surgeon in the world, phenomenal surgeon. So it's not been anything physical that I've had. It's all been emotional. I went through a really, really bad depression about the second weekend, and that's when I started splitting, and that's when I started coughing. Actually, I've been coughing for now almost 8 weeks. And the depression also because I was away from my family, and I don't do well without my peeps. I'm just thankful I had my mom, so I wasn't completely out there alone. But this is not a surgery to go into on a whim. It's got to be something that you want, especially if your insurance doesn't pay for it and you're paying for it out of pocket. Make sure that it's something that you want. Make sure you do your research. I was going to have surgery locally with a surgeon. Might be great for some things. I thought he'd be okay for this until I went and spoke to the surgeon that I actually used, which was Dr. Jeff Swetnam from Swetnam Cosmetics in Fayetteville, Arkansas. If you're anywhere within 10 hours, I'd say go for it, because he is one of the best. In my opinion, he is the best, because he completely changed my life. And I went in with very realistic expectations about what I was going to come out as. And my results were way more than I could have ever imagined. And for that, I'm very thankful. I'm trying not to cry. I get a little emotional. But this is not something just to just do. It is hard on your body. My body, I was in pretty decent health before the surgery, and I have now been on antibiotics probably 5 out of 7 weeks, because as soon as I got home, I was on antibiotics for 3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks after surgery. And then they had to remove the drain, and so I was off antibiotics after the drain was removed. And then I got home and was sick, just because your immune system is so low after surgery. Excuse me. But as in regrets, I have 0. Thanks to Dr. Jeff's surgical skills, I have now officially lost half of my body weight, which is really crazy. To think about, my husband and I have been on a weight loss journey together, and together we have lost 315 pounds. And that's just crazy. He's lost 105 or 106, and I've lost 209 so far. So would I do it again? In a heartbeat. Am I going to have any more done? I don't know if we can afford it. This was the part that was giving me the biggest struggle. I'd love to have my thighs and my upper arms done, but let me get through this one first and maybe wait a couple years. I'd like to see what I could really concentrate in the gym and do with those, because I have not been able to do a lot of things in the gym that can help with a lot of areas, because I had this massive abdomen in my way, and it has, I couldn't do, there was just a lot of things I couldn't do, and now there's nothing I can't do when I get in there. Well, when I'm fully healed, there's nothing I can't do, and I'm really excited about that. I have a couple goals for this year, or for 2017. In my town, we have a autism 5K run, which Scott and I walked last year, and then we couldn't do it this year because we were kind of waiting on insurance with the surgery. And then we do the Coke 10K that's in town, and we walked it 2 years, or I've done it 2 years, and next year I plan on running at least half of that, and I'm really excited about that. I'm sorry, my dog is coughing and chasing her tail right now. So, but I just wanted to give a quick heads up, or shout out, that everything is going great. I'm still not going to buy a bunch of clothes because I'm still swelling so much, and I'm having trouble stuff fitting my waist that fits my legs, because my legs, I call them the Jello jigglers, because Jello legs, because when I swell in my thighs, and they get just, plus with everything else tight, around my abdomen area, and then they're jiggly. So that's something I plan on working on in the gym. I've had a couple people asking me a bunch of questions, and right now I just totally went blank, but one of them was about having more surgery done. I don't know. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Right now, I just want to focus on healing and getting as much toned in my arms and my legs as I possibly can. Let's see. I had some people ask me where I had surgery, and again, I'll link everything in the down below with Dr. Swetnam's Facebook page. Also, I think also a big deal was the arnica that I took and the bromelain. And that is the one question, is if I would advise anyone to do anything right before surgery, it would be to start that. I think that is why I didn't have any bruising from the liposuction. I really wasn't sore in those areas, and I know he liposuctioned a lot, and I accredit it to that. I get mine from a company called Piping Rock, and I'll also have a promo code down in the description bar or description box. It is where you get $5 off under $40 and $10 off anything over $40, and I've done a lot of research on them. That's where I get a lot of my essential oils from. I get a lot of my vitamins from, and a lot of times they'll have buy one get one freeze, and that's where I got the bromelain or bromelain. I don't know. It's a pineapple enzyme, and I've started taking that now as a daily thing anyway, because it has so many health benefits, and all it is a pineapple enzyme. It helps with inflammation. It helps with bruising and all of that. So I do recommend that. And if you're having surgery, your surgeon might tell you about the arnica, because mine did, and I found out about the bromelain from other people that have had the surgery done, and I think with the combination of both of them, they worked wonders. And I would say start that a few days beforehand. Another one is if you are taking herbal vitamins, herbal supplements, stop those. The hospital told me within 3 days of my surgery. I know some people say 2 weeks. I couldn't take ibuprofen, and I actually had stopped that 2 weeks prior to surgery. And I know after surgery, I noticed that I had way more drainage when I took ibuprofen. I don't know if it was a coincidence. I only took it one time, and my mom asked me not to because I had so much that it worried her. So I don't know. I stopped taking it, and I seem to have less drainage when I don't have it. Other than that, just remember that this surgery is not a quick fix. You have to work, because even though they've tightened you up, your skin can still stretch. So you've got to follow the rules. I'm still trying to lose weight. I'd love to lose another 30 to 40 pounds. I'm kind of having trouble with that right now because of this congestion and this head cold. I'm struggling to not get nauseous when I eat. And I'm one of those that if I don't drink water, I gain weight. I don't care how little I eat. If I do not drink water, I gain weight. And I have not been able, because I can't handle lukewarm water. I try hard, but I have to have it ice cold. And when I drink anything ice cold, I start choking. And like right now, I feel it coming on. I'm in my husband's art room, as you can see the big, huge drawing board behind me. And the air conditioner in here is just kicked on a few minutes ago. So I'm feeling that real bad congestion. But you know, this is not a quick fix. This is not, you're not done after this, because you still have to work. You still have to monitor everything you eat. You still have to be in maintenance, because you're in maintenance for the rest of your life. And you've got to be mentally prepared for this. In my case, I went to sleep and I woke up 42 pounds lighter. You talk about brain or a mind game. That was totally a mind game. And I didn't have issues from that at all, but I do know a lot of people that have depression for that, because that's, you know, it's part of you. I did want pictures. I do have a picture of the skin that was cut off, and in another few weeks I might feel up to doing a before picture, my after picture, which I'd really like to wait till everything was healed up, so it'll probably be a couple weeks, and the skin that they took off, because it to me is fascinating. It grosses my husband out, and he's just freaking out that I even wanted to see it, but I did. I just want to remind myself where I was and where I do not want to be. But I guess that's all I've got for you. I will try to link everything that we talked about, the bromelain and the where I get that, and Dr. Swetnam's Facebook page down below. And I hope you all have a wonderful day, and God bless. Bye-bye.